just before 4 in the morning, aka sunrise, here in Voringfossen, Norway, the epic waterfall I shot yesterday. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the sun's gonna pop for me, the light's gonna pop for me, but I'm a trooper, so I'm up anyways. I'm gonna have a look. That was a seriously dodgy bit of flying right there. First, I had one battery, I put the first battery in, and I got like a critical low voltage warning, and the drone actually tried to land itself in the waterfall, and I had to override it. Second battery went in, and it was fine. As I almost die. The second battery was fine for a minute, and then it started like raining kinda hard, and it's not like normal rain. Nothing's normal in Norway. That was like really icy rain, and yeah, that was dodgy. So I wasn't able to get as much footage as I wanted, but that was cool for when it lasted. I'm definitely not getting light though this morning. It is gonna rain on me, and it's gonna rain hard. So I'm going to go back to bed for a couple hours, and then I gotta get to Norway. I guess I'm already in Norway. I gotta get to Oslo. As usual, I'm late, like really late. I have to get back to Oslo. It's like a 5-hour drive from here to Torp Airport, and then like a 2-hour journey to get to Oslo. And I'm supposed to meet my group at 6 o'clock. I start my assignment with TopDeck travel this afternoon, so I should really just like cruise. But the lights kind of come out for a second, and the rain's kind of stopped, so I might put Fido up in the air one last time, and then I'll hit the road. Made it to Torp, to the airport again to drop off the rental car, and you guys are never gonna believe this, but I'm late, as usual. I'm always late. Why am I always late? I have like at least an hour and a half to 2 hours to get into the city, to the meeting point for this TopDeck trip, and it's already 4, so the meeting's at 6, so I gotta move. So the place the TopDeck group is staying is just outside of Oslo, a place called Bogstad, actually quite a bit outside of Oslo. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about meeting the group, hanging out with the group, working around the group. Usually when I'm on assignment, I'm around other influencers or videographers or photographers, and I always find it a little bit awkward working around like 40 people that aren't in the industry. So a little bit nervous, but I'm also excited for this trip to start, and I guess let's catch a taxi into Bogstad. Okay, so we're checked into this campground. I kind of want to just tell you quickly what I know of TopDeck, which is fairly limited. TopDeck's like adventure, ultra low budget tours here in Europe and all over the world, actually. They're focused on like the 18 to 30 somethings. And yeah, as they're budget trips, you share accommodation. Here it's like the camping styles. So we're in like this log cabin. And there's 4 of us. I've got 3 roommates. They seem cool. And it's a group of like 40 people. And it should be fun. And I guess right now we're eating. On these TopDeck trips, the food's included almost all the time. And then you've got accommodation. Basically, you shouldn't have to pay for anything except for some optional stuff. So it's a really cheap way to travel, especially a really expensive country like Norway. I think this trip cost something like £1,200 or maybe $2,000 US, something like that. I really can't remember. I'll put the information in the description to this specific tour so you can check it out. And I guess, yeah, the group's grabbing some food, so I'm gonna go join them. Met the group. They seem really cool. Everybody seems really cool. The food was fantastic. First dinner was Mexican night. Can never complain about Mexican food. And the light's beautiful right now, even though it's still like 2 hours until sunset. So I'm gonna go down to the waterfront, fly the drone, take some pictures, and just kind of take in this awesome sunset here just outside Oslo. Fido's up in the air. Jason and Jono, Australians, are gonna tempt the cold Norwegian waters. Right. So I'm gonna try to capture it on the drone. So that was a lot of fun. Basically the whole TopDeck crew came down here and like half the people jumped in the water. Lots of fun, so much fun. And an awesome thing happened. I flew Fido and magically the problem with the sensor just wasn't there anymore. It just was not there. And I have no idea why, and I hope it stays to not be a problem, because the problem just kind of like appeared and then now it just disappeared. So who knows? I have no idea. But the footage looked cool, I think, and hopefully that stays the case for this whole TopDeck project, because it would be great to have a functioning proper drone for this video project. The group's all gone back, probably to have some drinks, and I'm just gonna take a couple pictures and then I'll probably go join them. I'm gonna call that an episode, guys. The light is just incredible. And it's beautiful light that's lasting for like, basically it's been an hour since the light's been beautiful. And if I can get light halfway as beautiful as this whole trip, there's gonna be some epic photos coming up. Tomorrow, the TopDeck trip, I guess, officially starts. And we have a full day in Oslo. So tomorrow I'll be exploring Oslo, taking some pictures in Oslo. And yeah, it should be a really fun trip. Seems like an awesome crew. The drone seems like it's better. Everything positive today. So it's been fun, and I guess I'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode. Peace.